Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and today we have for you a very special Halloween shoutcast. Very spooky, scary. Alright, it's not so spooky, scary. Really, I'm just trying to give any credence to the fact that I'm not playing Silent Hill 2 right now. I should be, but I can't figure out how to get it to install. I did it originally years before, and now when I try to zip the file, it's like, no, we're gonna stop at 99%, and that's fine, and that's all you needed, right? No, I need that very last percent, and it won't give it to me. So guess what we have downloading in the background? A similar game, very sort of the creepy, terrifying, very uncomfortable, frightening, but still able to fight sort of games, The Evil Within. Many of you suggested this, and I'm afraid I will not be playing Five Nights at Freddy's because it is a glorified management game. And while that may be frustrating, I do not truly believe that it is scary. So let's go ahead and pause this game. Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Azeroth Wars, a control point-based map in which 12 players take over factions, starting at the very beginning of the Third War in Warcraft history, an attempt to strive for dominance over their enemies. Lumber is harvested normally. Teams are set up with the South Alliance versus the Fell Horde, the North Alliance versus the Undead and the Demons, and the Horde versus the Night Elves over in Kalimdor. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of heroes. Some can't be resurrected, others can. Large fights you will be watching. So let's go ahead. Now, last time we played, zoomed in. I'm very tempted to do so again on this one, but we'll just let it play out for now and go ahead and count our players. The Druids, Zafira 104, Stormwind is 666, Legnar Khacha.
Our forces are under attack.
Jacha on 9, Light Blue is playing the Night Elves. Enraged Chair is Grey is the Grom's Warsong Horde. Gabion 311 is playing Pink Thrall's Horde. Davalor MX in the north playing Quel'Thalas Green. Mikhaud, a longtime player, we've seen him many times, and from what I remember, a very good player, is Orange, in the Orange Trunks, playing Dalaran. Yellow, Driver, in the Yellow Trunks, playing the Dwarves. CS Ambni, CS Abnoy, the Purple Trunks, playing Lordaeron. Al Reaver in the Teal Trunks, in the south, playing the Fell Horde. Outland, Blackrock Spire, you get the idea. Nocthar 7. By Nocthar's hammer, you will be avenged. I know it's Grabthar's hammer, shut up. He's in the blue trunks playing the demons. And finally, 7 Silver Bullet 7 in the red trunks playing the Undead Scourge. Let's watch the game play out. Over in Kalimdor, a quick move out by our gray player is going to mean that we're going to have some action early on. Hopefully, he's just creeping, taking out Thunder Lizards. Remember, the Night Elves, for the most part, are sort of stuck in the north unless they decide to adopt a very, aggressive strategy, which we are seeing here. Our brown player already has 1/1 upgrades, and he's creeping the ever-living crap out of Ungoro Crater. In the south, wow, Teal has already pushed out, destroyed Netherguard? Yeah, Netherguard. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. Dark Green knows what's coming, and he's fortified the bridge here at Darkshire. He'll be holding as long as he can while he manages to creep around at his own bases. In the north, no move out from red at the moment. Again, this is 1.88 G. You will notice by the fact that Altrak is easy to take, and we don't have any glitched-ass bridges. Whoa! Okay, so this is the thing I don't normally see from reds. An extremely aggressive strategy to take out the Forgotten One early on and get that 250 gold. I don't know how it's going to serve, but he's sitting on 729, and that is phenomenal. He can produce more than enough units to quickly creep Northrend and be in a very good position. Whoa, look at this. He's already got skeletal longevity. He's going to have a shade out. He's got all of his slaughterhouses producing meat wagons. Oh! Purple is not killing off his poor villagers, which, wow, noble. What the fuck is this game? What edition are we playing? Does Yellow know he doesn't have to go up here to get Bronzebeard as a hero? I think he thinks he's playing an older version, because this is weird. Or he wants to get the Howling Fjords for an upgrade that doesn't need the Howling Fjords anymore. Yes, he is having Belgon Flamebeard. Yeah, he's retreating, and Mike Teal's taking his time. Well, we have this Austrian lead at my work, right? You got the 2 most important guys. Just get out while you're ahead. You wasted so much and gave blue level, but whatever. You did a thing. You had a time. Red using his shade to spy on nothing. It's providing him with approximately... He can see a cannon tower that he knows is already there. He can't see how many units are here. Purple's built a barracks right in the choke point there, so that should help him out at some point. Yellow, how aggressive is your creep? Not very aggressive at all. Actually, Yellow went north, didn't creep any of the Murlocs, any of the Dwarves, any of the things. He's now finally moving down in this area, but if Teal moves out, I should think he'll have more than enough money and units to kind of have no problem pushing him back. Back there and taking a little bit of damage from moving through the portal. I thought it was creepy, but goddamn, he's already got Black Drakes. 1-0 on his melee. He's going to do excessive amounts of damage, but Dark Green is pushed out. He's caught Cosmic the Supreme here in the Swamp of Sorrows with a very, very small force and could do an extreme amount of damage if Teal does not move up right now. Oh god, does it ever hurt you to watch another player just not? You could get all his support units right now, Teal. Please get Cosmic out of there. Stomp. Get the... See, yeah, Dark Green knows. Dark Green's like, I want the Demi. But I don't think he's going to get him because that surround is horrible unless he gets off a decent stun. But even then, the Demi Hero is going to be pretty okay. Cosmic would turn around right now. I'd say it'd be a good fight for him. Go ahead and use his Stomp. Kill off the support units right now. Get off a few mana burns. Maybe do some free damage. What the fuck? Alright, Pink decided to stay over here at Eastern Kingdoms and just start beating the crap out of Orange, who probably doesn't have what it takes to fight him off right now. He was investing heavily into his Kirin Tor, assuming that the blue-red push would not come in time, and if it did, his allies would be more than ready to meet it. However, with the addition of Pink into the mix, and the fact that Green has not spent any of his skill points, that does not bode well. There's a problem here where there is a boss here and nobody's playing well. And that's okay, because it's spooky scary. Alright, here comes Steel's first big assault on Dark Green. I already tell you this is where most of the game's excitement's going to happen. Sure, there's going to be a fight up here. There's going to be some stuff going on other places. From what I've seen, Dark Green, Teal, and Yellow. This is going to be the big fight. Slow down to half speed. Yellow's assaulting Blackrock. Teal's moved out, just trying to harass Dark Green, hopefully pull some of these units away from the bridge. However, Dark Green knows that Yellow's there and will eventually join him and smash into those forces. If he can hold this bridge, he's in a very good position. No siege units for Teal means that this improved cannon tower, and we're going to zoom in. Look it, because we want to see this. Kazik is wrecking. If more Teals would learn to kill these barricades, I would be so happy. It massively cuts into Dark Green's choke point. And it's so effective. But Mac Darden is doing decent damage, reducing the output that Dark Green has available to him, and also inflicting lots of AoE. Dark Green, however, is also smart. He has plenty of freeze. And Teal, will you just hit the damn cannon tower? It is destroying you. And while the cannon tower will occasionally do damage to Dark Green's melee unit line as well. Yeah, Orange, that is the correct response to what Pink is doing. Is Pink, what the f... You need to get your Kirin Tor over there. You figure out where your heroes are, first of all. They were in a boat, and they were trying to take over Greyman's Tower. They can't do it, because they're weak as balls, and Greyman's Tower hits like a truck. Ow, 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 he said. We're trying to chip away at this health, but it's stupid. It has fortified armor. It's a big tower. We don't know what to do. Pink's slowly chewing through our units here, and I don't really think Pink has the ability to even kill off a single dollar on Elite Tower. I would be shocked. Teal is wearing through Dark Green's units, but Dark Green is similarly wearing through Teal's units. Teal's units have only just busted through. Blackrock is mostly in the ground due to Yellow, and War Master Voon's probably rethinking his choice to get involved with the Fell Horde. Still the cannon tower stands! Oh! Kazik goes down for his first death, and Yellow's saying, I'll pull you gold. How much pull is he getting? 331. How much does Yellow still have? 0, so he pulled them already. 331 is the entirety of what Dark Green's going to be able to bring to this fight. Mercenaries and militias coming to the front line, but will it be enough? He needs to make sure to use the summon that is an ability in the Darkshire building. It will summon a batch of Brigadiers. He has used them with their stuns. Pretty effective units. The fact that they have medium armor doesn't mean good goddamn, because all of Tino's units deal chaos damage. 1-1 versus 1-1, and how's it going? Cosmic Supreme, with his splash damage, kind of has the advantage. With Demolishers, kind of has the advantage. Once Yellow moves down, however, the advantage should shift. Again, the Dollar Elite Tower is fine. They're going to kill everything off here. Is that a single... It's a single Kirin Tor just throwing lightning bolts at trolls. In the meantime, Blue is fully upgraded warlocks. Red, I'm assuming, probably fully upgraded necros? Yes, fully upgraded necros. Lots and lots of siege, lots of flying units, lots of trouble, basically. Things aren't going to go well at all, is what I'm saying. Somehow Purple's lost 2 of his heroes. He's lost 2 of them before they've even fought anybody, and Delcador is still not going anywhere, and he's killing his own buildings. He said, yeah, I'm done. I'm out of here, son. Teal's still pushing, but I gotta say, Varian Rin's still alive, so is Bolvar. Running retreat is kind of working. More Brigadiers now out, and as Yellow moves down, this fight will quickly shift. I would say that Teal needs to do what damage he can, kill off Darkshire, and make sure that that is no longer a permanent outpost, and just leave. Thank God Yellow did not go heavy into Griffins, because with absolutely no resistance here at Blackrock in the first place, those Griffins could get down, kill off most of these Demolishers. Almost all of these units that we're seeing are... Wow, he got a Burning Blade Master Elite Squad. I'm confused and aroused. Sorry, what I meant is I'm terrified. It's so spooky, scary. And the attack from all the Burning Blade Masters, and now the AoE from... Woohoo! Oh! No! Daylight's command, Blade Master's pawn. Yellow's trying to heal up all the riflemen, but it is just not... Oh, and that was a perfectly aimed AoE from McThernan right there, wiping out the majority of Yellow's forces in one fell swoop. Those Burning Blade Masters absolutely paying for themselves. Their hero armor taking almost no damage, and Dark Green may try to turn around and do what he can. For McThernan, a Stormbolt from King Magnite could spell the end of this fight. McThernan, run! Yeah, I saw 17 health. I was like, there's no way he's getting out of here. But he's still winning. I want to point this out. Oh, did he just lose that character before it's going to res again? He just lost both unresable characters in a span of nada. Yeah, both his heroes are dead. He's trying to aim down the king. This is... Alright, so I will say that the Burning Blade Masters on the front line here are worth a hero. Maybe 2. Those mana burns are well aimed on Bolvar. Oh, I thought I wasn't paying attention here while red and blue were wrecking the ever-living crap out of purple, but you kind of knew which way that was going when you realized purple wasn't upgrading or building anything. I have to assume you all did. I mean, you don't seem dumb to me, so I just assumed you knew that's how that was going to play out. We'll go ahead and check over in Kalimdor in just a second. Yeah, so that's a thing. Let's go ahead and check in on Zafiro. He's got Cenarius. He's managing to hold off the Horde army. Light Blue's doing okay, and he's managed to... I think the Horde, except for Wars... Well, Pink is retarded. Yep, sorry, you did end up getting kind of a bad ally there. This is a non-stop... Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're back in the game. A pretty non-stop fight here. I would have said that those Burning Blade Masters could have been better used to try to sneak up on a hero, but they're both behind walls, so doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Man, these Burning Blade Masters are wrecking it. Alright, so Pink's going to be all alone, but Pink did manage to provide the distraction necessary to make sure that there was... Purple didn't even move his Silverhand Paladin. I don't think there was any way that we were going to see any kind of a fight in North. Sorry about that, guys. What the fudge? Orange went south and is fighting Yellow with Militia and Knights. Okay, alright. No, that's fine. I get it. Makes total sense. Why wouldn't you? It's a spooky, scary plan. He's got a hero squad. He's doing what damage he can, causing a little bit of excitement. Pink realizes he should leave the game as well. There's no chance he can actually do anything. How about Teal? Sorry, guys. I'm still getting over being sick. I have had the worst week for health that is possible. Like, for 2 days last week, I had the Oregon Trail's worst enemy. Y'all know. And then this week, during the weekend base, I knew I was getting sick. You know that tickle, that real sore tickle in the back of your throat, and your ear starts to feel all not good? Oh, yeah. I was getting that. And then I drowned it. And I've been moderately okay since Monday. I mean, it's only Tuesday, so... Yeah, so I was sick, and I've been sick. I'm fighting off the sick. We'll see how long that lasts. This yellow is just a rifleman spamming derp, I get the feeling. We've seen approximately riflemen and mortars out of him. Well, this teal with his mass horde cavalry Felguard and Lord Cosmic. Excuse me for that massive lag spike. I'm sure that it wasn't nearly as annoying as I thought. Oh my god. Dark Green's basically saying, I'm going to use my summon units. I'm going to try to kill off these creeps as quickly as I can. Summon units don't cost me anything. Whatever it takes. And that's very smart of him. He is stealing money directly from Teal. Orange is trying to hold on and build towers and do what he can with his hero squad here, but since he has no real support, he's in a lot of trouble. Davalor M6, he's in boats. He's destroyed Quel'Thalas and pretty much everything else. He's going to kill the Sunwell in just a second. And then it'll be GG. How's Orange doing? He's retreated all the way to these towers. He's holding. I'll say that. He is really trying to hold here. How's down south? Down south? You feeling good? Need some help here, Yellow, says Dark Green. And Yellow says, I will Gondor called for aid. And Ironforge will answer. But unfortunately, we're not very good at micro, so we'll probably lose a hero or two because herp derp derp. Blah, 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 blah. No, he didn't save your ass at Darkshire. He didn't cast any reveals. He allowed his units to be absolutely donkey punched by a very small elite squad that could have been easily knocked out by Muradin's stun. And flying units would have turned the fight for you entirely. Griffins were the best choice in this instance, since you see that Teal has nothing that shoots up. He's spamming heavy armored ground units, and that's all. Just some Griffins would just change the face of this fight completely. But no, we're gonna keep just... I mean, don't be wrong. Our Riflemen don't suck. They're just not great. Also, Teal does splash damage. But whatever, Yellow will survive on the fact that Teal doesn't know what he's doing. This is why this game is scary. Because it's full dirt. All across the board, dirt. I already got told what Dark Green Brown's gonna do, so we're gonna wait for that. It's gonna be a good one. Just run around. But that's why this game is spooky scary, okay? This game is spooky scary because nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody and no one. Oh, and now Dark Green's got his heroes down here with a significant force as well, and we'll see. I think Teal's gonna lose a lot of old cavalry here. This is gonna go approximately well as Custer's fight did. Does it shock anyone else that Custer was a real thing? Like, you read about it, right? You read about Custer and you're like, wow, that was a bad choice. But you ever read about Custer and go, wow, that was a real person. Real people followed him and died because of it. Like these two units who were like, hey, we're attacking the trolls, right? No? Well, damn. That's going to be an issue. Alright, Brown is freeing Illidan. He's freeing the Illidan. Spooky scare. So yes, Abonai. That was purple, and given the fact that purple's pretty in dead. With no units, no upgrades, no nothing, and just a lot of problems, we're going to go ahead and call that one okay. Luckily, Orange is now given control of all of his units. Oathmark Garethos, some big bastion of units here. And, you know, it would be very interesting to see a player kill off Capital City and then kill off Tyr's Hand, both at the same time, in order to get the massive armies that you get given when they break, and then use that to just crush a red and blue early on. It would be a weird strategy, but if any of you do that, please send that in to me. I desperately want to see it. We have teal units at... Oh my god, look at this. This is like the Second War all over again. Black Drakes filling the skies, Dwarven Riflemen doing their best, and through it all. Oh, that Black Drake actually has a dwarf inside of him. I just imagine the curmudgeon bastards growling the whole time. He's like, oh no, you don't let your stomach acid. Oh, face worse. That's just a flesh wound. And he's slowly dying. I wonder... Alright, guys. A big old drink says that this dwarf... Hold on. Makes it out of that tummy. A big old drink says he does not die in that tummy. And I know what I've done. Oh, come on! Do it! Do it! Oh! Don't run away, Black Drake! Oh! Oh, is Azothan right? Azothan is so... Wait. Oh no, but I think he died over the cliff, so when he didn't die in the stomach, but he did die, so I'm going to take a regular drink as a compromise. It's because I love y'all. Ooh, Teal lost a few Burning Blade Masters there, and has he bothered to remake his heroes? No, because Teal don't need heroes. Teal just needs units. This Teal's fucking awesome. He's my favorite Teal. Red has built a large forward base in front of Quel'Thalas. Because why not?
Our allies' town is under...
Sitting in a boat. Sitting in a base. Still trying to kill his own face. It's not working. Because it doesn't let you do that anymore. Brown, did you do the thing yet?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
He's killing Naga. Alright, so now Yellow's flank. God damn. This Teal with his Horde Cavalry is just a beast. Basically, he's like, if anything gets in melee, I'm gonna mess it up 9 ways from Sunday. But I got nothing else, so if you mass range units, I'm in the long run. Imagine this being said with the most stressed neck muscles you can imagine. And you'll be right. Oh, man. Teal's all over the place. He's going to lose this fight, but if he can properly flank this Dark Green Force and maybe even aim King Varian Rin, he could get out of there with the crown on one of these Burning Blade Masters. No, Dark Green's being real careful. This Infernal's not going to do too much damage, unfortunately. As you can see, it had a huge potential there. Ow, now my neck is sore. Oh, no, dude, is that how, you know, those big muscle guys get those huge neck muscles? By just tightening them up and talking like this all day. Let's kill the Burning Blade Master at the very least. You practically have to. Brown's going to ignore all the units and things that hurt him and focus down the player. He's going to base aim the player who's not here. Which I think is a bold strategy.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our allies' town needs help. Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And Yellow pushing back to the portal, and now he's getting surrounded from all sides, actually. If Teal were to reinforce this fight appropriately, I would say this goes to Teal. 2-0 upgrades versus 2-2, and with no... Oh, yeah, Yellow's not happy about that. Look at this! The Fell Horde without any heroes is fighting back, and by the way, Dark Green went to the Naga, but the Fell Horde is amazing! This is slaughter worthy of an orc. Do you understand? Look at this. Just guts and bones and things flying everywhere. The catapults don't even care if they hit their allies. Felguard don't care. They'll take a catapult to the chest, and Balgan Flamebeard's going down for his final and last death. Hero goes down as well. Oh my god. Muradin, the only survivor, going back to tell his allies what had happened. If King Varian Ring can get off a shockwave on these demolishers, maybe do some damage, kill off a couple. He's left his army behind because I'm a king and I have a horse. Look at my horse is amazing. Give it a lick. Oh, it tastes just like freedom. With a stroke of its mane, it turns into a plane, and it turns back again when you tug on its winky. Ooh, that's dirty. So Hone of Cenarius and Gorehowl are both on Elin and Stormrage. He's going to be an extremely powerful hero, and if he actually decides to fight... What? Have I been missing Orange's epic holdout? I have been. I'm so sorry, McCoud. He has been holding out against the undead and the demons for a very long time now. But I have to think that his... It's coming to an end here in a moment. The Dollar and Mage Towers are no match for these 3-3 meat wagons. And the Kirin Tor, wow, powerful in their own way, cannot stand up against the sheer ferocity that are the Felgod. Ooh, well, I do declare, ladies and gentlemen, a very pretty girl did just tell me she's been wanting to know me. I have to assume she means, of course, in the biblical sense. I'm just kidding. I am assuming she means as friends, because that, no doubt, I am interesting to know, and is actually... Okay, so... Like, I think for all you guys... I think I said it before, but I'll say it again. Shellcasters are very real people. Very real, very vulnerable, very prone to all the mistakes you guys can imagine, and all the insecurities that you guys can imagine as well. And this time, I'm sure you guys have noticed from about, let's say, most of 2014. Most of 2014 has been a trip. And I have not been sober on my casts for most of it, in one form or another. And while I regret that in its own way, at the same time I realized that if I wasn't, you guys wouldn't have gotten what I consider to be my best. And at this moment, I feel that my ability to be my best is enhanced by not being sober at times. And I very much look forward to the day when that is not the case, and when things go back to normal and I feel more me and I'm happy without these things. But it is very nice. I've been getting to go out and meet a lot of new people recently and remove myself from situations that have made me feel devalued, unwanted, unloved, worthless. I know it's a little too real, but it's true. And thanks to some new friends that I've made and a lot of new situations that I've opened myself up to, please remember that if you can do it without alcohol, more power to you, and I hope that all of you can. But sometimes it takes a little bit of help, and for me it took a little bit of help, but once I finally allowed myself to accept that help, I'm not saying the source is good or bad or anything, just be the happiest you can be, because I've gotten to be that recently. I've gotten to just go out and explore myself and receive compliments and feel completely uninhibited. And when I feel completely uninhibited, it's amazing the kind of reactions that I get, and it is helping, I would say, in the long run. It's making me feel less like I need this and more like I can figure out how to be this without this. Still a work in progress, of course, but wow, is Brown killing a lot of units. My message is, open yourself up to new situations, new experiences, new everything, and try to be the happiest you can be, because things get better. Whatever road you decide to take, I promise you they get better. It just takes time and a seemingly limitless source of patience. Orange is very lucky in the fact that armor and upgrades and damage and all that don't really mean much against the magic that he's throwing out. However, eventually, when red and blue attack from both sides, Dalaran will fall. We already see a massive number of warlocks and meat wagons getting raised. Zombies, the entire Dreadlord squad at 3-3. Red, the ruins of Capital City. Saffron flying over the armies in Nubarak. Kel'Thuzad, meat wagons, necromancers, skeletons, and obsidian statues all prepared to fall upon Dalaran. And only its meager hero squad is available. In the south? Well, there... Oh god, Eric Mage Antonitis' health mana regen. Look at it at half speed. Let's put that up to 1 time. He generates mana faster than I generate dissatisfied ex-girlfriends. That is a rate which is very difficult to compete with. Ooh! Alright, Brown's continuing to take all sorts of things. Now I got another text. Brown doesn't have any siege units here, so he's going to take some serious damage from the improved cannon tower in the meantime. And what is Teal on? He's built no heroes. He has 732 gold. He's pushing back dark green and yellow at the same time, mostly because yellow's not doing much. He's got a hero, he's got some riflemen, the mortar team, and he's completely ignoring the fact that everything in Teal's army can't shoot the f up. I don't get it. What are you doing? Brown is finally playing his part. Illidari, Night Elves with 23 control points. Just kind of content to take all of Kalimdor and hang around. He's even got just Sentinel Wisps on patrol. Just sort of... All right, hold on. While we watch this, I'm gonna send a text because I want to see if I can flirt and cast at the same time. Dark Green says if he hits me, you hit him. That would be a very good strategy considering the fact that their armies are nope, not split at the moment. But if Yellow brings it up and around, if Teal attacks, Dark Green can fall on him. If you know, all that sort of stuff. Excuse me. I'm not doing a very good job of flirting and casting, but I am flirting very well. Alright, there we go. The girl didn't have a phone for a while, and she wasn't ever on Facebook. You know what I mean? When a girl, she seems like she's interested, and then you try to message her, and like nothing happens. You're like, ah!
Our warriors have
Was I wrong? Did I get the wrong? I don't know what's going on.
Our town is under siege.
Our town is under siege. Okay, so now Dark Green has to be absolutely freaked out the fact that there is a 4/4 Naga right up on his shores, level 6 Lady Bosch, and probably a pretty decently high level Illidan as well. Excuse me, I'm gonna burp real loud. That was special. I'm glad we shared that. It brought us all closer, I think. Also, Green lost his main base, but he's gained his 2 backup heroes, Grandmaster Rometh and Kael'thas Stormstrider. They are allied? Okay, I think he allied the Naga. Yes, he allied the Naga. Okay, because he can see everything the Naga see. Alright, Davalor MX. Thou hast fought for the last time. Oh, Orange. McCowd, units. Almost dead. Kieran Tor, nearly gone. Dalen Proudmore, absolutely dead. He's probably building the Geomancers to probably get their healing auras, or to block things, which I don't understand. It could work, actually, if you cast a lot of rocks on these areas and just kept everything locked off. That would be an interesting strategy. Is that sort of his plan right now? Pyromancers and Geomancers. No, he went for the Pyromancer upgrades and not the Geomancers. Healing Shield's not alive, and again, Red just sort of... Light Blue's like, I need an ally even though I'm already allied to Brown still. Is that not... Wait, hold on. What the fuck does it say you have an ally?
Have engaged the enemy.
You ally Pink? No. Who the are you allied to? Whoa! Why did Red leave the game when he was doing so well? That should be a disconnect or something. That should not be a thing that just happened mid-attack. Like, yeah, I'm winning. This is the best time to leave. Alright, Tichondrius just lost. Oh, and I missed the absolute slaughtering of Teal's forces. Sorry about that, guys. I missed that part. Teal's still sending a lot of units. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't believe I missed that fight. We will have to cover that in part 2, no doubt. I will go back to the 26-minute mark and try to catch it. We'll go right into part 2, and then part 3 I'll catch any of the fights that I felt that I missed. So remember that 26-minute mark. Leave it in the comments. I'll make sure that I go ahead and go back to it. Because that's the kind of guy that I am, you know what I mean? I just like to do things for you guys. Because you're my subscribers, and I love you, Morty. Teal still had not killed all these demons. Holy shit. Teal has had a lot of money. Okay, alright, fine. Teal doesn't like heroes. Teal is anti-hero. 3/2 upgrades. I gotta assume Dark Green's probably starting. No, still 1/1. Teal has kept him on the back foot with this aggression. Interesting strategy. Still has 600 gold and counting now. Killing off all these amazingly good demon units over here. Does he have anything that shoots air? Only those 2 units. So I don't think Nether Drakes are gonna be much afraid of them. Nope. They're not afraid. And, whoa! The Archmages come streaming out of Dalaran. Shoot the Abominations right in the face. Healing shields are going down. It's working, but is it enough to keep everything else dead? A lot of magic damage, but 6/4 upgrades for these Abominations mean that this tank line is not soon to fall. Zombies might go down. Granite Golem might take a little bit of damage. Wow, one of the Dalaran towers falls as well. And that mass lightning storm. You can see Blue trying to break down these walls, surround Orange's army, but it's a losing battle for him at the moment. And so with this, the Fell Horde continuing to stream units unabated into the lands of Yellow and Dark Green. No heroes in sight, just a mass army of bloodthirsty orcs in the north. What seemed like a no-contest win is turned into the Undead Scourge giving up, and the demons controlling both against the ferocious defense of the Dalaran mages. Brown has gone to the side of the Naga. He's now taking every island base on the map. The Night Elves have a huge control point lead, but have so far chosen to do nothing about it. With relatively low heroes. Green allied to the Naga, setting up on the Isles where once Mal Douchebag Gul'dan once set his feet. We'll see what they managed to do with it. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan. I will see you next time. Another Azeroth Wars game. Please check out diplomunion.com. Go ahead and talk about the game itself. Visit hiveworkshop.com if you'd like to see custom maps campaign. Please check out other things like FilmTing's new Warcast, Harold's amazing channel for lore on the Aftermath, and of course, as always, Witty Warcraft. That's all I can think of right now, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.